Okay, got my phone calls all over with. This is the Stabilo All Pencil, and I order them online through Amazon. And they're water activated, so you can soften them down afterwards. So what I'm doing now is just doing some defining, and it seems to make things come alive a little bit better. And I just sort of outline the face. And already, you know, it starts to feel better to me as soon as I start getting this part done. There, now I can kind of mark out where the hair is going to go. Got this a little bit more. Not straight, so I don't have helmet hair. There. And if I just scribble in there a bit, and then I use water, it'll... I almost use it like chalk pastel, I guess. Because I have used that too. So then now what I do is just wet a brush with water. And you can see it's activated, and it softens that line up so it's not so hard. And I have the brown and the black. The black's a bit stark, so if I get this brown in there, then I can go back over one more time with the flesh color. Got a bit of a dark mark in there that I got to work to try to... I need less water on this, so I have to let that part dry a bit. Come down and get some of the neck. Bit of the dark. Define that chin a little bit better. The shadow from the chin. Let that dry, and actually I'm going to blot it. So it dries faster. Now, always I think the face looks rough, and as soon as I can get this a little bit dry, show you what I do. I'm going to sort of do a wash for the hair. And so I need a bit of, I guess I'll have it kind of an auburn brown. And use a bit of the pink, and lots of water, because I don't want to lose all of that background. Lots of water. Oh, there's lots of pink in that one. Some brown going. Oops. Keep bumping the camera. I kind of like that pink. Happy accident. There. Oh, we have a nature show happening in the other room. Sorry. A little bit more pink over on this side. Get rid of this hard line. And I almost treat the acrylic when I do wash. It's almost like watercolor, where I kind of just move it around rather than actually have paint strokes. There. I've got rid of that. And I just keep fussing with it. And I can get to a place where I shouldn't have stopped earlier. But then I go back in and get another layer. But I kind of like that right now. You can dip the pencil in water and you can get a bit better line, and I don't want that line to be too straight. I want a bit of movement around the face there, like that. And if I wet the pencil, it softens it a bit. There. Go back in and soften that one spot. There. So that's pretty much dry. Get rid of these paint palette things that I use before I stick my hand in it, or something else, who knows what. I put my brush in my coffee and I put it can be really sad. Alright, the next thing and the last thing that I'll do, even though I'll come back in and fuss with this a little bit more, I have a pot of a pan pastel in flesh color, and I just use the eye wedge makeup wedge that you get from Walmart for like $1 down in the makeup section against the wall, and you just and this just softens all the lines, so it, to me at least, it's starting to look smoother. There, I don't want to do too much. It still leaves a bit of the shadow underneath. Oops, I got in the hair. Now I have to go fix that. That was not a happy accident. I got in the eye, so I have to go touch that up again. Soften up that hard edge here. There. Alright, I'm going to say that's done for now, and I'll let it dry. But I think it looks pretty. I have to cut it to get it to fit in my art journal, and what I'm doing with this art journal is I didn't make one this time. I'm using one of the black sketchbooks. Oops, I have to, oops, I keep saying oops, but it is a oops. There. I use the black sketchbook, and then I just use the double-sided tape that you get from the dollar store, and I cut them to fit, and then I do I can lift this up a bit there, and then I just add it in, and over on the other side is, if I was going to do any journaling writing, I put it on the opposite page. This is one that I've got to do the writing on. When I lost my daughter, these are last year's, but I've added them in because I want to keep them. This is one that it's done with gouache. This was a study in black and gray. String art, something I'm going to do with them is turn them into women. This was a pouring ink onto a page. This was pouring ink onto a page. So I just stick them in there, illustration, playing with background, doing ghost writing. Some I don't like, but this was playing with spraying ink over natural, dried cedar bough. So then I will just be adding this page to here and explaining a little bit about what I'm doing with it. Alright, that's all for this morning. Hey, thanks for watching, guys.